We're going to explore Uchikomi training in this video, everyone, and this is a good training video for a lot of you. I hope you use this. And what we're doing is Uchikomi realistically, not just doing them for getting a whole bunch in a row, you know, 10, 25, 100, whatever it may be. We're coming in hooking directly into it. Mike's working on a crossbody Osoto, and he wants to finish. He'll do 10, and number 11 he'll throw Jeff, as you just saw there on the crash pad. But the idea is not to do it so much for really fast speed right now. What we want to work on is technique. Work on all the things that make the throw work, okay? Now in this case, Derek threw him. He didn't mean to, but that happens once in a while. He's working on his crossbody Osoto Gari, or I think that's what he was doing. Okay, but notice he had the crash. He had the weight vest on. He's taking it off now. He's going to do another set without him. So if you saw in our other videos about how he was doing this, that's Eric's turn, I see. So that's what we're doing. In this case, the guys are kind of all hitting in on the crossbody Osoto. I'll get here where you get a full view of the action. We've got a lot of sun coming in the dojo, so that's why I'm avoiding it through the windows. But you can see we're trying to make every one count. And notice he's thinking about the grip he wants to use as a counter to high grip, and the 10th one he finishes with a nice clean throwing technique. Okay, so that's what the guys are doing tonight. They're doing several sets of 10. And we usually don't do them anymore in sets of 10 because we want to, just like in a weight room, you may do set of 5 or a set of 10 in your repetitions, like using heavy weight. You're not going to just do, 25 repetitions on the bench press with 300 pounds. You're going to do a lot less, and each one's going to be a very good one. With Key over here, and as you can see Derek now, he's got the 20-pound weight vest on he's using. And he's doing quite a bit of overload with it. He wants to strengthen that. Notice how he's driving, attacking, and each one is a separate move. He's thinking about hitting, and all the things he wants to do right. All the elements of the throw have to come into play. And again, when he does throw, he throws with good skill, okay? And you can see the guys here finishing up here. Here's Jeff. And Jeff's one of our green belts, and he's working on a very realistic crossbody Osoto. He's got a very nice one there. That's what the guys seem to want to drill on tonight. The instructions were, let's do this Uchikomi drill, this fitting practice drill, and whatever throw you like to work on. And so a lot of them are using this one in particular. But each one is a separate event. It's not just a whole bunch of them to get them done. I want to explode into this, because remember, a throw is a powerful event. It's a ballistic event. And that's what we're working on now is really working it in so we can make sure this works when we want it to work, with the grip we want to use, and in the situation we want to set it up in. So you can see that's what the guys are doing here. And we're going to be wrapping up the drill here in just a bit. You see, in part of his training, Derek gets the weight vest on. And again, we usually recommend 10% of your body weight, but Derek's got a 20-pound vest on because he wants the extra work. You can see he's just working on, by throwing and really attacking with this is how we put, if you've seen our other video on using the weight vest for Uchikomi training, here it is in practice in the gym. Just in the dojo here on the mat. We'll always have the crash pad available for safety and throwing, because it's a hard throw when you really pile onto the guy. And we excuse the light in the background there. It's the door's open. So he's working on grabbing, and there we go with a throw. So you can see that's how we drill meaningful Uchikomi. We were kidding the joke, but each one really counts. Separate event Uchikomi. And not just repeatedly just to get them in done. Okay, sounds good. So we'll move on to another drill here in a bit. But you see what we're doing here as part of Uchikomi training. There's more than one way to do Uchikomi. And here's a very good way to do Uchikomi. Just work on hop in and work on the control. So there we have it. Uchikomi training, like power Uchikomi training, I guess you could say.